Yo, what it is, world? It's your boy Jay News, and you are now listening to Not Rated Radio on Dash Radio's Dash Discover. And today we have Grammy Award-winning singer, songwriter. It's my pleasure to introduce Maxine Ashley. How you doing, love?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. First and foremost, it's a pleasure to have you on today, and I can't wait to chop it up with you.
Well, thank you for having me.
Not a problem. So first of all, how we get this started, Maxine, is give a brief summary on who you are, how you started from your music career, from the start of your career to where you are now.
Okay, so I'm a singer-songwriter from the Bronx, New York. I started on the internet. I started on YouTube. I put one video out. It went viral for what viral was at the time, not millions, like thousands, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, like 100Ks and shit when that was like, wow.
Popping, yeah.
Yeah. Now it's like 100K, loser. Like, and with that, I first of all, I love the internet. Like it's my first love. It's where I was allowed to basically be myself and be accepted, and really just create my own fan base without, getting signed and never being able to know who my fans are directly.
Right.
I love the internet for that purpose. And also I got discovered from the YouTube video. I got flown out to London. I started writing for UK artists. I don't really know which ones exactly took my songs. I was in a little iffy deal.
Oh, okay.
But at the time, I was with a company that did things for like Girls Out Loud, Kylie Minogue, like just all like the UK's big stars.
Right.
I was like 13 years old, just writing every single day like a factory. And then around 16 years old, I had a hit single with this guy called Alex Guadino called I'm in Love.
Okay.
Then came back home and then got signed to Pharrell.
Oh, nice.
And then now I'm independent.
Now you're independent. Okay. Now talk a little bit about the whole Grammy thing. How did that come about? How did you get in that?
Honestly, I did a song with Pharrell. It was my song called Blaze.
Okay.
He hit me up when he was in LA, and this is when I'm still independent.
Mm-hmm.
We still have a good relationship. And he's like, "Yo, come by the studio. Ariana's here." And I'm like, "Oh, okay."
Oh shit.
So I sit there, and then I'm walking to the bathroom, and I hear the song, and I'm like, "Oh, he's showing her me."
Yeah,
and then she's singing it, and I'm like, "Oh. Okay, well, I'm fine."
Yeah.
Okay, have it. I don't want it anyway. So anyway, yeah, she sings it. Honestly, I was so happy that it was her.
Oh yeah, for sure.
If anyone is gonna sing the song, it's either her or Beyonce.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
I hear that.
So I was like, "Girl, you killing it. Take it. Whatever. Like, this is a great opportunity anyway. I need this."
Yeah.
But I never expected ever to get an award for it. I mean, the whole album in its whole got it. Mm-hmm. And at the time, I was in my apartment in Burnside, sitting on the couch, just like mad bored, like, I don't know what I'm doing today. I wasn't watching the Grammys because I don't have cable. And I just get text messages like, "Yo, congratulations!" But like two producers that like work with him, and I'm like, "What the fuck are you talking about?"
Right. Like, what's going on?
And like, yeah, and I'm like, "What?" That's how I found out through text messages, sitting on my couch on Burnside.
Hell no. Okay. Damn. Okay, that's a trip. So, with you being signed to Pharrell and you being independent now, how is the transition? Do you like that more? Or do you like the feeling of being signed?
I like it all, to be honest. I like the fact that I like being independent because I learned so much. And whatever happens next, whether I get signed again, I mean, I have my own label as well. Okay. I just have all this knowledge, especially with working at such a young age, at 13 years old, just songwriting so much, Like, I every single experience, like I wouldn't trade it for the world, even the bad ones. Like it has taught me to be resilient, stronger, and just way smarter at my craft. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And I went to college. I had to finish like school at home because I was so busy, and Interscope paid for to finish high school because I couldn't even be at school.
Right.
You know, so I like it all.
Okay. Yeah, because that was one of the things I was feeling out. And I have a lot of interview with artists. Is like, how's the independent side? How's the being signed side? Like, what is favorable? And a lot of people be like, I like the independent. I like being a label. So it was just, you know.
Is if the money in the contract's right? It's the team.
I feel that part.
It doesn't matter whether I'm signed or whether I'm independent. We making the money together and the contracts are right. Let's get it. Like, whatever.
I hear that. That's what I'm talking about. So give me a little bit of breakdown on your creative process when it comes to making music. Oh, okay.
I'm sitting in my living room, which is also my studio. And to be honest, like, it depends what type of vibe I'm on. Sometimes it's like writing a book. Sometimes it hurts because it's just like I can't write anything. So when I can't write anything, I freestyle the whole thing. I freestyle every one of my songs.
Word.
And sometimes they come out good, and sometimes they trash, and I don't put those out.
Yeah.
Sometimes I mistakenly put the trash ones out, but you know, whatever.
Yeah.
But yeah, I freestyle everything because like my patience through the years of doing this for so long, like you would think I'd be more like no, now it's like, if it doesn't come out in a freestyle right, then I ain't doing it next. Like I'm just like too ADD. I've been doing this for so long that I'm just like, I just gotta freestyle it. And if it gotta be the first good thing that comes out my mouth, if it's fire, it's a vibe, let's do it. If not, I gotta move on.
Okay. So you like the more creative way of just not being felt like, because I feel like I'm an artist as well. And I feel like when it comes to writing, it's like sometimes you get like writer's block and it's just like hella frustrating and all that. But when you just vibed out, zoned out in your own mode and you get in there, you just, like you said, freestyle, flow it out. It's just like that. Sometimes, if not all the time, is the best product because it's so you. You know what I'm saying?
Hold on. I don't know what the fuck just happened.
It's all good. It's all good.
Ghost.
I know, right?
Scary.
But no, I definitely respect that about the whole creative process with coming into just like giving the fan supporters like really just everything that's you. It's just like, it's nothing like, you know, I really dig that. So that's cool.
Yeah, sometimes it's like an out-of-body experience. Like, you know, sometimes, you know, I need to drink some wine here and there to like loosen up because you get so much in your head that sometimes you need a little liquid courage.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's just like, sometimes it's an out-of-body experience and I'm freestyling and I'm like, ooh, let's hear that. And I'm like, yo, I just did that. I don't even remember that.
No, those are the best ones. Those are the best ones for sure. Okay. Now, going back into the interview. So what do you have coming out next? You have any singles that you're promoting right now? What you got going on with that?
All right. So I worked on, during the quarantine, I was in New York for like 4 months inside straight. When I tell you, did not leave my house one time. So I was like, you know what? I'm getting out of here. I'm going to LA. So I came over here because I followed a producer that I love. And as soon as I land here, I worked for 7 months straight, just working on this project. And finally, I feel like I'm in a point where I'm done. So I'm in the mix and mastering point of it. And getting the videos and all the creative parts of it. And I'm going to release 3 singles. 3 singles. And then
Okay. Okay. Can we get the name of the singles or is it still under wraps right now?
Yeah, of course. The fuck? You know, like, Acid in the Bronx.
Okay.
Caught Up. And Control is a Spanish song.
Okay. Now, is there any features on there or is it just solely you?
Well, on my EP, there aren't any features, but I do have features.
Got you. Okay, so y'all heard that, folks. Y'all gotta just be on the lookout to see what she got going on. You hear me?
And they coming out soon too. It's not like you gotta wait that long. Like,
Is there a date or just be on the lookout type of thing?
I would say in a month.
In a month? Okay.
A month, you at least hear 2 songs, one from a feature and one from me.
Okay. Now talk a little. Okay. Now talk a little bit about your previous single that you just got done, or not just got done, but your last single. Talk a little bit about that. You
Need Me? Black Coffee?
Yeah. Talk a little bit about that. What was your whole process behind making that track?
It was one of these producers that I met. We became real cool.
Oh, okay.
Like a lot of people that I meet, to be honest, like it becomes more than business because they just become like really cool people who believe in me and just put me on stuff. So this one producer, he was like, yo, I'm working with Black Coffee. We need you on this. Like, if they like it, this could be great. And I'm like, oh my God, all right. So I freestyled that one too. Those are still the draft vocals. I didn't even record it.
Oh, okay. Oh, damn.
Like, those vocals are just like me coming up with the idea and going on it. Nice. Except of the because I had a writer help me, which I should get his name because y'all should know about him. He's amazing. So I had a writer help me on it for the bridge part, and his name is Shapiro.
Oh, that's an interesting name.
Yeah, he's really
Shapiro.
Cool.
Okay. Okay.
So it's me, the producer. Shapiro came in later to put his little sprinkles on it.
Yeah.
And we sent it. We hope for the best. I also did the Cassie song that's on his album as well, called Time.
Nice.
My vocals are on it.
Okay.
You can hear it. I didn't write the whole song. I just wrote my vocal parts of it. And Black Coffee heard it. He said it was one of his favorite songs on the album. And it wasn't even supposed to be a single. And then they chose it as a single.
It was like, fuck it, we running with this.
Mm-hmm.
I dig that.
I celebrated I celebrated more than the Grammy.
So that was more of a big, that's more impactful for you, more just like, yeah, this is what I'm talking about right here.
They actually chose me.
Yeah.
They were actually like, yo, we want this. You sound amazing. You know what I'm saying?
You
like
sing
I felt seen.
Yeah.
I felt appreciated.
Okay. I dig that. Okay, that's what's up. What are the next steps that you have coming out? I know you say you got an EP coming. I know you do modeling as well. Talk a little bit about that, the next steps that you have coming for the future for the fans supporters.
Well, to be honest, like my next steps are consistency. To actually when I first started being independent, I was all over the place. I had to get my business in order in the background. So it kind of like stopped a lot of the music for me. And I only put out things here and there when I could. So now I'm in a place where I'm starting to get my career back into my hands and really start putting things out more consistently and actually, make my fans proud to be a fan.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And not just like waiting all the time, and because I know that could be super frustrating.
Yeah, especially if you want to hear some new music from an artist. It's like, I know you got a life and shit, but damn.
Yeah, and I mean, it frustrates me. So it oppresses me actually. So my next steps are just consistency and just constantly putting things out, even if, no, I'm not gonna say that. Okay. I'm gonna say even if I go broke, but no. Anyway.
Yeah, we ain't speaking that. No, not at all.
But yeah.
Okay. So, going into this next question, what is the best advice you've been given?
Damn, that one stopped me. Well. I know this is very basic advice, but I kind of lost it along the way when I just kept on trying to please everybody with my sounds and music. But basically, be myself as an artist, do me, because eventually people will catch on. Even the people talking shit or hating are gonna eventually try to copy you. So just stay true to who you are as simple as that sounds, as much as you read it on the internet, as much as you hear it, like it always means something different when you need to hear it at those moments, you know?
That's big right there. I definitely agree with that, because it's like you see it all the time, you see it, but when it's directed towards you from a person that cares, it just hit different. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, damn.
About sounds or a certain type of music or direction, because, you know, as an artist, you're constantly evolving. And it happens to every single artist ever. Like, they want to develop their sound, they want to change, because you don't stay the same. As people, we don't stay the same. And it gets scared. And sometimes the fans are like, this shit sucks. This is trash. I miss the old you. I miss the old Kanye. Like, giving yourself room to grow as a person and artist, and not be afraid to fail or, you know, whatever. Just keep it pushing.
Keep it pushing. I like that. Keep it pushing, y'all. Well, Maxine, my last question for you, love, is when it's all said and done, how do you want your fans and supporters to remember you as?
A fighter. A fighter who did not stop even when she died. Like, she kept going.
It's the forever grind. I hear that. Forever. You hear that? Forever grind. You can't just be sitting around, y'all. You got to get up and get it. And that's how your legacy is going to be living forever, you know? So I definitely respect that. Well, one more time, can you just give the fans supporters where they can find your music, where they can follow you on social media so they can get in tune with you and see what you're all about?
Well, at Maxine Ashley on everything. And my TikTok is Maxine Ashley Music, where I do occasional little comedy, little things. Yeah. And my YouTube, you could just search up Maxine Ashley on everything.
Maxine Ashley, y'all heard it. So go check her out, download, stream it, you know, watch it, view it. You know what you got to do, y'all. Well, love, I thank you again for hopping on the Not Rated Radio Radio interview, chopping up with you, got some good insight on what you all about, and I appreciate that.
And thank you so much for interviewing me and being interested in what I have to say, and your questions were great, so thank you.
Not a problem. Yo, what it is, world, it's your boy J News, and you are now listening to Not Rated Radio on Dash Radio's Dash Discover, and today we have a talented artist on the Zoom chat, the one and only Pure Luxury. How you doing, boss?
Pretty good. How you doing?
Man, it's a blessing, man. Still trying to get through this pandemic, you know?
Man, it's almost over, I think.
Man, for real. Well, first and foremost, boss, I just want to say it's a pleasure having you on the live today, and I can't wait to chop it up with you.
No, yes, sir. Appreciate you for having me.
Not a problem. So how we get this started is by letting all of our fans and supporters get a brief summary on who you are from the start of your career to where you are now.
Okay. That's cool. I mean, shoot. Payless performance writer from Inglewood, West LA area. Been doing this music stuff for a long time, it feels like.
Yeah.
Rap last probably about 3-4 years, but you know, I've been in the music game.
Okay. So talk a little bit about how was it on tour with YG?
Man, it was a movie.
Yeah.
A lot of people don't get a chance to go on tour, so you know, I took full benefits of it, and it was just real fun, you know, getting on the road, being away from home. And, you know, I've been performing for a long time, but that was one of the biggest audiences I've ever performed in front of. I think San Francisco show had like 17,000 people.
Yeah.
Every show, 5,000 people. It was crazy, man.
Okay, so what would you say your dopest venue that you performed at while you were on tour?
It's like every experience was a little different, because like the first night was like the first night, you feel me? So
yeah.
Like that was in Arizona. I remember when they had like the curtains I was closing, I was hiding the artists from the stage. Obviously, when the curtains opened, it was all these lights. I felt the heat hit my face. I'm like, damn, yo, this is crazy. And I'm faded, you feel me? Because I'm already nervous. So that was like an experience in itself, just feeling the energy from the crowd. I think the Reno show we did, that was the smallest one. It was like the most intimate. So I felt like I connected with the audience the most in that one. And then the biggest show obviously was San Francisco. And that was just like, it was just huge. You feel me? Like, I forgot, I think it was some Graham Auditorium or something out there. I don't know if you've been out there, but it was crazy, man. Every show was a movie.
Yeah, I was going to say, man, going with YG, man, I can only imagine, dog, that it was some situations, you know?
Man. Can't speak too much on it, but it was going crazy.
I hear you. I hear you. So how did that all come about for you?
Shoot, basically what I think had happened was YG little brother, shout out little bro. I think he found my music on the gram or whatever, and everybody ended up reaching out to me at the same time. YG and his little bro, and then this guy named B Moore, he was like president of 400 at the time. I remember I was me and my manager Rod, who was at SC at the time, and I was just in the dining hall talking to him. I'm just like, this is crazy. I can't believe this is really happening. This phone call, I'm over here trying to get the hell out of college.
Yeah.
So I'm on YG and them, I'm like, yo, this is crazy right now. But yeah, that's how it originally happened. They reached out to me on Instagram.
Oh, they did. Okay. So when you got the reach out, you said you were in college?
Yeah. Well, I mean, at the time when I seen YG follow me, we was coming back from some label meeting. But time, I was in college at the time. I took a break from.
Got you. Okay. Yeah, I bet you that was a trip. You like, what, nigga? We on.
That's exactly what it was. Oh, yeah, so.
No doubt. So going into this interview some more, talk a little bit about your music. For people that have not heard your music, just give them a brief summary on what your sound is.
I mean, for right now, the music that's out, it's really a good time. I'll say it like that, you know. It's short and concise. I make party music, what people would say, but the catalog that was real diverse, you feel me? So I can't just describe everything like that, but what's out, some turn-up music.
Some turn-up music. Okay. So going into that, talk about your the single or project that you're currently promoting right now.
Okay, so the original P is out. It's been out for 2 weeks, all platforms. The single on it is called Where the Hoes. Yeah. It's produced by Energy. You know, I don't know if you heard of him. He's
Energy. Yeah.
Energy crazy right now.
Yeah, he going nuts.
Yeah. A little twist on the little Detroit shit. I don't really want to rap like the people, but you feel me? I like the beat. The beat was just banging so hard. It's so simple. I feel like I could just talk my stuff on there. So, you know, just being disrespectful as I usually am. I had to get some steam off my chest.
Nah, I dig that. You got, sometimes you gotta just do that, boss. You know what I'm saying? So talk about the single that you got promoted right now. Is there a video out for it? Tell me the creative process behind that the single that you're pushing.
Okay, you know, the video's going crazy. Got 50K on YouTube right now. Shout out to Sam. That's the dude that shot the video. He came with the idea, because usually I come with the ideas, but he came with the idea. I was like, look, Sam, I got this song. It got to go crazy, bro. He was like, we need a bouncy house. I'm like, fuck it, let's get the bouncy house. So the concept of the video is the little baby is actually my little cousin, but I guess she's supposed to be my kid. Yeah. My baby mom showing up fucking late to the birthday party. I didn't want to go. It's just clownery, to be honest. But it's a fun video, man.
How was your creative process when it comes to making music? Are you the type that writes out your stuff, or are you just go in there like a little faded, freestyle some stuff? Like, how's that all come about?
I mean, honestly, it depends what I'm trying to do. Like, when I really want to take something serious, I got to write the song right now. Because freestyling is cool, but I feel like I'll be accidentally repetitive. I overthink a lot when I write a song. So I feel like I get the best song when I write it. But I'm trying to work on freestyling more, because I know it's quicker. You can just knock out songs like that. You feel me?
Yeah.
But if I'm just rapping out loud with the homies, I can just say some crazy shit. Well, I don't know. It's like when I put the headphones on and I start trying to freestyle, I start overthinking everything, bro. So I was like, fuck, let me just write it.
Okay, yeah, I like that. I'm an artist as well too, and I've been my last interview I just had, she was saying that she just freestyles. I was like, damn, like that? She's like, yeah, I just sip my little wine and just go in there and just meditate and just rock out. So it's always different and cool to hear different artists' perspective on how they create the music, because there's no real way on how to create it. You know what I'm saying? So that's definitely something right there. So go ahead and talk to me a little bit about the next steps that you have coming out for yourself.
Man, so basically after this project dropping, after the rest of these videos go viral, we gonna keep dropping singles, I feel like. So the summer is gonna be a movie. We taking over with all singles. I'm gonna start doing a lot more features, because I'm not really a feature heavy artist, but I'm about to start expanding now with these features, you feel me?
Okay.
Then I would say probably later on in the year I'll drop another project.
So do you think it's beneficial to drop a project at first, or just singles? What would you say was more?
I mean, realistically, I'll say singles, because it's just like, I feel like unless you got that that project fan base, the people that's waiting on that project, the singles is just easier to feed the people with. I came up off singles, so I'm just putting projects out right now because it's like once you get the single cracking, then everybody wants to see the project. You feel me? So I got 2 projects out now. I get another single cracking, then it's a wrap. Then you'll be able to see my catalog. When I had my single cracking, I didn't have no project. So everybody wanted the project, you feel me?
Okay. All right, I dig that. So when it comes to the music, are you signed or independent?
I'm independent.
Independent. All right. Have you been signed or is it just strictly independent?
No major label, none of that.
Okay. So would you like to get signed or would you just like to be on the track of just being independent?
I don't know anymore because like back in the day when I was like broke, I guess you would say, I kind of wanted to get signed, but it was just more of a money thing, I feel like. But now I'm in a more comfortable position so I can take my time and really build up the things I need to get the deal that I want because money hungry and they don't really got their lawyers on point. They got people in their ear trying to get them to sign a lot of bad stuff. We're patient right now. I'm not in no rush to really sign nothing. If the deal presents itself in the right way, then we can do it. But, you gotta be real wary of these deals, man.
Yeah, man. There's so many stories of artists signing bad shit and it's just like coming to bite them in the ass later. It's just like, I be preaching like, stick independent, get what you want to get. Don't get what they want to give you. You know what I'm saying? Get what you want to get because at the end of the day, it's your music. It's going to live forever after you're gone and everything like that. So,
yeah, I feel like the best way, you just got to build your team right. It's like independent. I feel like nobody is truly independent. Like even I started using United Masters, something like that to distribute music. So it's like technically I'm not independent like that. But if you got a strong team around you, you can make this shit happen that you would need to get signed. Wait, what? You can make things happen for you as if you were already signed. You feel me? You're still independent. It's all about dough at the end of the day, to be honest.
That part it is. Okay. So what do you want to accomplish? What are some of the goals that you have set forth for yourself for this upcoming, spring, summer?
Man, taking over the summer with a crazy single. You feel me? Getting in the club, back in the parties, really being on the scene because I've been ducked off this whole pandemic thing. Yeah. It's time for me to back out, so we got to take over. That's the only goal to accomplish at this point.
Yeah, no doubt. With this whole pandemic going on, how have you been staying busy? I know that there's shows you can't do. There's a lot of shit you can't do. So during this time, I know we about to get out of it, hopefully praying on it, cross the fingers. But how have you been staying active?
Really, I'm not going to lie to you. I've been venturing out with a whole bunch of new projects, not even with music and stuff. Like I started breeding dogs and shit. Like, you feel me? Just trying to find what the next bag is. Yeah. As far as me, I'm always writing. I'm trying to get in the studio a lot more, I really just keep writing and stuff like that. I've been, with this project, we've been doing a lot of planning behind the scenes. So it's not really so much the creative things that's been keeping me busy. It's more the business side of things that's been keeping us busy.
Okay. So talk about a little bit about that. You just got done saying that you have other business ventures that you're doing. What other business ventures are you doing right now?
Well, sure. We got this bully brand, MPI Bullies. We've been breeding these bulldogs now. The bulldogs go for the bag, my man.
Yeah.
I'm not familiar with them, but those are going crazy. I got my LLC, Pure Lecture Entertainment. I wanted to start working with some artists with, but I realized that, I should probably just slow down on that one right there and just focus on myself before I start trying to help other people out type shit.
No doubt.
But I got to get back into my acting too. I'm working on getting my talent agency back.
Okay.
So on the team, back on the big screen, you feel me? That's what another check right there.
Man, endless money right there. Okay, so it seems like you got your hands in a little bit of everything. So I like that, man. Yes. Jumping back into the music though. So when it comes to the music, do you have certain producers that you work with, or you just like send out a chat or send out a tweet or whatever and be like, yo, producers, hit me up with beats,
And if I had, I guess I do kind of like that, but my thing is, I go on YouTube to find my beats, bro. I'm not gonna lie, cause I just know what you just put it in. You feel me? Producers, I can have them send me beats, and then they feel like I'm ignoring them and shit when I don't even check my email. Like they be like, "Bro, I sent you beats. Did you look at them?" I'll be like, "Yeah." Didn't even look at them. Like, not trying to be disrespectful, but it's just like, unless we in the studio when I really go through my email, it's just hard for me to find the beats that I want because I'm so diverse. Like a lot of producers send me beats that match the old style of me rapping. I can't blame them for that because it's not like I put something crazy new out besides this project. So I gotta let people know my new sound before I start getting people to send me beats. They don't know what the fuck to send me at this point.
Yeah, man, it'd be kind of difficult sometimes because I get that too. And people to send you stuff, and it's like, "What you think about that? What you think?" Like, it's cool, but it's not really me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They be getting all butthurt and shit. Like, hey, Nick, it's like,
yeah. And then if I say you do want to beat, then they're like, all right, cool. Here's my prices. I'm like, damn, like I don't pay for beats, but it's like if you trying to advertise the beat as a free beat, it look like you thirsty for me to hop on it. And it's like, all right, cool, I'm gonna do it. Then you want to do all this paperwork. I'm like, bro, I can go on YouTube and download it for free.
Right, and get it cracking like that.
Yeah, if it cracks, then we can discuss the paperwork. But I'm not about to just be, you feel me, doing all that shit.
Right, no, I hear you, boss. I hear you. Okay, well, stepping in, I got a few more questions for you, man. For when it's all said and done, with you know, with the music and everything, how do you want people to remember you as?
Damn, makes like a nigga about to die.
No, not like that. But I'm just saying, like, you know, you grind for certain things in life, like the legacy.
I mean, at this point, I don't really know. Like, I'm just focused on one thing. I'm not focused on the end right now, so I don't really know. Once the bigger picture is presenting itself, then that's just what it's going to be. But I know at the end of the day, I want to move into an executive position. So, like, yeah, everybody respecting artists, but all the biggest artists, everybody is like Jay-Z, Kanye, Dre, they all in executive positions at some point. You feel me? So I want to be something like that.
Okay, so like the quote unquote the Young Berg transfer from the artist to just like executive producer type thing.
Yeah, no, for sure. Because I mean, I go to school for music business and shit like that.
Nice.
I went to NYU and USC, so you know that shit is not going to be wasted.
Right, no doubt. So with going to school, that's interesting. So with going to school and doing that with the business, have you seen that as giving you a little edge on what you should expect from coming into this industry? And, you know, talk a little bit about that.
Yeah, no, I mean, class, I remember I was taking the copyright class, well, not copyright class, but it was a thing we was working on in my freshman year. And then when you start really looking at contracts and stuff like that, you're like, oh, okay, this shit is like really real. And especially when you talk to labels and shit, you know, 90% of them don't have any idea that I know what I'm talking about in a sense. So when they try to guess you, you're like, all right, I just lost. I know it's a part of the game, so you can't really take it personal. But it's one of the things that's just like, all right, I see you try to play me. Like, I'm an idiot. That's cool. Like,
yeah.
That.
yeah, no doubt. So that's cool because we're going in with that mind frame and that business mind frame. Motherfuckers can't play you. So that's the upper hand that you got, and that makes me like, damn, all right, so we got to come correct with this young brother right here. You know what I'm saying? So exactly. Yeah, make sure y'all come correct, man. Stop playing with us, man. We ain't dumb out here. I know motherfuckers was signing all them contracts before, but hey, we read.
Exactly.
We read, no, for sure. All right, man. Well, with this last question, man, I want you to give out your information again to your project, your single, where people can download and stream it. And then after that, give your social media out so people can follow you and keep in touch with you.
Yeah. No, so the project is The Original P. It's on all platforms, YouTube, Spotify, Apple Music, Deezer, all that. My Instagram is @PureLuxury. Twitter is the number 4, letter N, wit, swerver. You feel me? You know, Pure Luxury, all the socials.
Man, y'all heard my man. Y'all heard my man. Well, like I said, man, thank you for hopping on the radio, man. Not Rated Radio, Dash Radio, man. It was a pleasure to get chop it up with you. You know what I'm saying? And get it popping.
Yes, sir. Shout out Dash Radio.